Hello, welcome back to Cook Serve Delicious. Jane wants another date. Is this like the exact same email as last time? Because she started the last email with good show on that soup as well. Well, there's that. We also have a soup upgrade, which adds zucchini, onions, and broccoli. That's the last soup upgrade, bringing it to a $40 menu item price. And let's see, is everything fully upgraded now? Yes, aside from the specialty things, everything is now fully upgraded to its max potential. So yay! We don't have any crazy Dave bet or anything. Here's our menu for the day. Fish, soup, pizza, sushi, lobster, and pasta. So we got some seafood, some Italian, and the good old soups. But let's do it. Cue the all rights. Actually, don't cue the all rights, because there's something I kind of want to talk about, actually. I know. It's weird, doesn't make much sense. Me? Want to talk about something? Like, what kind of world is this? But, okay, so here's Scar B. There? Sorry, I got kinda caught up in the makings of the food. Anyway, well, that's good. What I wanted to kind of converse is Back in Black by AC/DC. And the reason is because I've just recently listened to Neil Cicierega's Mouth Moods album, and he has that song in there mashed up with some other music. If you haven't heard it, I don't want to spoil what it is because it's pretty good when you get to it. I know I started laughing. But anyway, I could never really hear the lyrics over AC/DC and, you know, just the loud guitar and everything that they have going on. Not saying it sounds bad, it's just loud. Which, you know, I'm sure that's what they're going for. But I could never hear the lyrics. So there are a few things about the song that I never realized until I heard it with different music behind it. And that is, one, he says mama a lot in that song. Says like, I'm back, mama. And I never realized that. Another thing, a bit of a contradiction that he utters, is he says in the first few lines, first few verses, oh, hold on, this is a new soup, MIBCTZO. Alright. In the first verse, one of the lines he says is, forget the hearse, 'cause I'll never die. And, you know, that's fine. Like, okay, he's saying he's immortal, whatever. But right after that, he says, I got 9 lives. Like, that doesn't mean you're never gonna die, Brian. That just means it's gonna take a while for you to actually die. So, maybe you're being a little too cavalier, saying forget the hearse because I'll never die. Like, forget the hearse for now, but maybe keep it in reserve. Just in case, you know, like I'm sure if you fall into the ocean, you're gonna run through those lives pretty fast. Especially if you can't swim. took a bit of a dark turn. But yeah, contradiction in Back in Black. So there's that breaking news for a song from 80s? 90s? Only 90s kids? I don't think it's only 90s kids. I'm actually not very good with years that stuff happened. Like, I know 9/11, obviously. Who doesn't? It's right there in the name. But, yeah, I put bacon in there, darn it. And I put rice in there. And that's not tuna. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Okay. Sorry, I just had to kinda focus to bring myself back. I was starting to slip. You know things are getting bad when I'm consistently getting soup orders wrong. There. So yeah, I'm not good with years that things happen. Like, I can barely even tell you when this game came out. It was... let's see. I was playing it in college. So maybe like 2013? No, that seems too that seems too far back. Okay, let's do this. They're talking about it turned out to be a bear. Yo mama. Okay, thanks. There we go. Maybe Toro, salmon, mackerel. Get this. UVI, lobster, fish. There we go. Alright. Texting did not cause a big accident this night. And our pit. Aside from a few bad sushi orders and a few botched soups. Actually, I guess just one botched soup. That day was pretty good. Start funding successful for the food sanitation, making the health inspector a little more patient with us. And we have a new Iron Cook challenge. This is going to be the last challenge to get to 4 stars. So that's pretty exciting. It's the fried challenge. So a bunch of holding down the down arrow and then pressing BS. Exciting. Oh, what are some other songs? I guess that's kind of the problem. I don't listen to much music with lyrics. Like a lot of the stuff I listen to, it's either classical, video game, or Weird Al. And you can't really make fun of Weird Al's lyrics because that's the whole point of his songs. This is the one that takes forever. So yeah, I don't have a great collection of songs to rag on. Unless they're like, I don't know, Two Princes by the Spin Doctors? The one that goes 1, 2, Princess stand before you. That's what I said now. He's always telling you what he's saying. Like after every line he says that's what I said now. Then there's the famous misheard lyric from that song. It says, "I know what a prince and lover ought to be," but hilariously enough, when he's singing, he says it so fast, it sounds like he's saying, "I know what a prison lover ought to be." And that is just the height of comedy. I mean, it really is pretty funny. Um, I'm just, exaggerating for a little my own humor here. Salt and sugar. Yeah, I think that'd be pretty good. Little sweet, little salty. Excuse me while I just die. Alright. Man, Chef Risotto. This is so tough. I don't know how anyone passes this challenge. It's just, I don't even know. I feel like the only way you could fail at this challenge is if you were blindfolded. Sweetest potato fries. And we ended off with 2 chicken quarters. Here we go. And there. Phew! Man, were you on the edge of your seat that entire time? I know I was. Well, that's that. Don't have anything special going on for the next day. We do have some rot. Although we are only 3 days away from getting to 4 stars. I think we'll get these 2 at the same time, because the inspections happen every 5 days. Well, actually, maybe our next inspection is in 1 more day. Okay, so we'll be fine. Well, to add a bit of stakes to this, to the next day of service, we'll put on the steaks, first of all. And secondly, we'll take this cook bet with fish, chicken, and pasta. Maybe I should have looked at my food before doing that, because pasta is on rot. But let's replace the sushi with it anyway. Who cares? We have over 100% buzz, and that's like a constant thing. So, 37 perfect combo. Can we do it? In the words of the famous Bob the Builder, yes we can. Okay, ham, bow tie cheese, cabbage, zucchini, garlic, onion. Okay. Oh my goodness. I've just got, I don't know, the entirety of, I don't know where this is going. Just I have something in my throat that doesn't want to get out of there. Off to a good start with an average order, and I have no idea why. What? Okay, I must have been missing, tenderizings. MBUVN. It's alright. We have enough of the day left to where we can mess up this early. Holy cow. We can't mess up this much. Eventually, you'll see my ascendancy, but also, eventually there'll just be no way to make up the average orders. And we will fail this cook bet. And I will not stand for that. PMBH. Go. Why do I do that? Sometimes I get a little too cavalier pressing the buttons for the sorry, had to stop talking just to make sure I got the right number of tenderizations. I I get a little carried away pressing the buttons for the vegetables that you have to chop. So like I'll chop a tomato once and then just move on to the celery. Like what you just saw. Okay, meat, rice, bacon, cheese, zucchini, tomato, onion. 5 to 7. There we go. Heisey. And I'm actually kind of proud of myself. I do not recall a garlic, onion, cabbage. I do kind of have to get used to these new soups. Zucchini, garlic, onion, cabbage. Okay, so while I'm chopping the zucchini, I can make the journey over to the cabbage, pressing G and O along the way. That is red sauce. Okay, we can actually kind of scum this up here by just not sending out that pizza until we hit the, well, we just hit 37, so there you go. TCAHU. I was gonna say, though, I feel kind of proud of myself. I haven't noticed myself saying alright too often throughout this video. So, you know, that's improvement in my eyes. You know? It means maybe I'm getting a little better, or maybe I should just have something prepared to talk about when I start a video. And then just kind of let it take me. Take me where it may. 468. But, I mean, now we're nearing the end, and well, my commentary's kind of run dry. So I don't really know. Yeah, I've been talking about music. What else can I say? See, I pointed out, like, I don't want to be super scripted in, like, what I say. Like, I can have... That is not onions. I can have a basic idea of, like, you know, okay, I want to... For example, I want to talk about the contradiction present in Back in Black. But there's not really any plan past that. So, you know, I'm left kind of just clearing my throat consistently because, oh, I'm actually, no, I shouldn't say that. I'm not a heavy smoker at all. I was gonna say I'm a heavy smoker, but I'm not. Of course, you know, it's not much of an accomplishment not saying alright if I just replace it with meat, rice, bacon, cheese, zucchini, tomato, onion. So, you know, I'm fully aware. I am aware of my drawbacks. That was 5. That was 5 spices. The end. And I am actively trying to work on being better. It's just kind of, you know, it's tough to break those habits. Like, I'm a quiet dude, IRL. So, you know, speaking up and speaking out and doing that for, you know, 15 to 20 minutes at a time gets to be a little challenging. But, that being said, we are at the end of this video. Next video, we're gonna hit 4 stars. So if you liked this video, hit the like button. If you like my commentary or gameplay, or if you see some potential in my future commentary, let's read this. I'm afraid my intellect calls me to a remote location from whenceforth we can no longer parade in the dance of love. Please accept these tickets I once found abroad under mysterious circumstances. Alright, so Jane gave us more mysterious tickets. Either way, we always seem to end with Crazy Dave wanting to bet us something. 40 times perfect combo. That's not exciting at all, Crazy Dave. Your bets are terrible. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.